Ever since the development of Napster in 1999, music piracy has been an ever-growing problem of the internet. Today, there are many artists, such as Lady Gaga and Jack White, who are perfectly okay with it and use it to their advantage, while others, such as Bono and Black Sabbath, who are very strongly against it. But are there bands where individual band members have different opinions on music piracy? To find out, I interviewed local band Revenge Is Not a Sin's two members, Nathan Dunn and Cody Slavich, to see what their opinions on the topic were. How often have you downloaded music in the past?
I used to do it like all the time. Now, I really prefer to buy my music. I like getting my artists the money that they deserve.
Is that as a result of you starting Revenge Is Not a Sin and starting recording your own songs?
Well, it wasn't a result of starting Revenge Is Not a Sin. It's just more, I started to realize that, the price of merchandise for a lot of the bands is really through the roof. It's like $20 for, a shirt now, while the price for a song, it's $1, and I would prefer that they actually got their money through their music.
Some artists not only support music piracy, but use it to their advantage by experimenting with releasing it through file sharing sites, sometimes even prior to the release, to reach new markets. Would you ever consider doing this with your music?
Yeah, once I got bigger, I suppose. I mean, it would make sense for me to release music right now for free, not ask for any real profit off of it, because we're shooting for working on having an EP out, and it being the first one, yeah, we could charge. I was thinking more along the lines of, if you want to give us money, go for it. The most we're asking for is $5, but hey, if you only got $1, that's fine. We'll give you the entire EP for that. Just kind of help us out since we're low time.
If you make it big, would you join the ranks of bands and artists such as Jack White, Lady Gaga, and Green Day in support of free sharing of music? Or would you instead fall into the ranks of artists such as Bono, Black Sabbath, and the Beatles, who are strongly against music piracy?
I guess I would more favor artists like Lady Gaga and stuff like that. Like, if you've already gained your status and your name, and you've already those are all over $1 million artists there and everything like that. So they've already earned all the money that they can off their music, really. And what else do they have to do but profit? Rarely do they ever really descend.
Lady Gaga, a strong supporter of music sharing and piracy, said that big artists can make upwards of $100 million just from touring. Make music, then tour. It's just the way it is today. Do you agree with this? And if so, why?
Yeah, once you're that size, that makes a lot of sense. But right now, if I was going to be putting stuff out, I need to make money off whatever I can. Because I'm pulling 2 jobs right now. I'm saving up for other things, and it'd be smart to use money that I got out of making music to go towards my other musical things. So.
The next day, I interviewed Cody Slavich. How often have you downloaded music in the past?
Every day.
So, at least in general, you have no problem with music piracy. Is that correct?
Not fully. I don't really see anything wrong with it as long as the band can still make money off of playing shows and everything else. Because most of the money that comes from the music anyways usually goes straight to the label and not them.
So, you're currently recording songs with Revenge Is Not a Sin, you and Nathan. Would you care if people downloaded your music illegally?
Not at all. I would be honored.
So, from what I can tell, if you made it big, you would more than likely join the ranks of bands and artists such as Jack White, Lady Gaga, and Green Day in support of the free sharing of music. And like other bands, try to experiment with releasing music on file sharing sites in order to reach new crowds. Is this correct?
Yeah.
So, although they may both be in favor of music piracy, the degree to which they support it varies greatly. And while this may not be said of all bands, with other bands like Iron Maiden, whose members are not unanimously or fully on one side or another, this is more than likely the general trend in music groups.